Hey, my wonderful sweet baby. So, today we're going to be talking about Sexy Red being sued by her children's grandmother for $5 million after she pretty much had her fans do her dirty work. So, Sexy Red is getting sued because she decided to tell her fans to go actually and attack her children's grandmother. Her children's grandmother is in St. Louis, Missouri, and she pretty much felt so threatened by this that she ended up having to actually move from her home and move somewhere else. Go ahead and check out this news article, and then I'll come back to you guys with my final thoughts.
New at 10, St. Louis native Sexy Red slapped with a new lawsuit tonight. According to court documents, she's accused of calling on her followers to attack her child's grandmother. That suit filed on Monday says Sexy Red, whose legal name is Janae Wary, asked her fans on social media to kick in the door of the grandmother's Hazelwood home. The suit also says the rapper asked her followers to beat the woman up. That woman, Nicole Barnes, says she and her family members had to move out of the home for their safety. She also says she lives in constant fear and had to go to therapy for emotional distress. Barnes is asking the court for $5 million in damages.
So here's my thoughts. Of course, the fans in the comments were extremely delusional, and they're of course going to side with Sexy Red because they kind of feel like, oh, she does no wrong in our books. We don't even know who her baby daddy is, so how do we know who her grandma is? She's never told us to do these things. Well, clearly, if her child's grandmother is saying that she has done these things and she feels threatened enough to have to move out of her home that she more than likely has probably been living in for years, then I'm going to be inclined to believe her because these celebrities are actually insane. And I honestly can't even just put all the blame on the celebrities. I've got to put some of the blame on the actual fans because y'all are insane for listening to these insane people telling you insane things to do. Look at the stand bases for Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Like, these people are actually insane and they do things like this. If they sat there and told y'all to go and, beat up their grandma or beat up their mom, y'all would do it because y'all care about these people so much to the point where y'all will listen to any and everything that they tell y'all to do and y'all will go do it. And I'm not gonna lie, the minute that I heard this story, I instantly thought that yes, this does sound like something she would do because, she really does seem like the type of person to really like inflict that type of ghetto-ness and that type of ratchet energy to tell y'all to go and, beat up her baby daddy's mother. So that didn't really seem like such a shock to me. When I heard the story, I instantly thought, yeah, she probably did that. This is coming from someone that deliberately has a song called F My Baby Dad. So we really can't think that this is just something that she just pulled out her booty cheeks. Like, come on, we gotta really be honest here. This woman sat there and told her fans to go out there and beat up her baby daddy's probably mother, and y'all really was probably gonna go do it. And I don't blame this man's mom to go and move and sue her because at the end of the day, that's insane and that's crazy. Now, it is a safety issue, and I feel like she's doing right by suing her for money. Hit her where it hurts. Sue her for money. If Sexy ain't got it, then Sexy gonna have to find it because you can't just go around threatening people, especially with you being a huge public figure like you are, and think that no consequences would be made. You're not just, Sexy Red that, is just out there and about trying to make a career for herself. No, you're pretty famous now. You're pretty famous. You are really out here making moves with your music career somehow. And, you have to face those consequences if you really did tell these people to run out there and go and do something to your child's grandmother, allegedly. And let me just go ahead and add that too. This information is alleged, but just based off of the information that I'm given, I have formulated an opinion that this is true and that Sexy Red probably did do this, but there is no evidence proving that she did this. I'm just going based off of the information that is given and the lawsuit that is given. And I do think that, she might have actually done this. I know this video is kind of short, you guys, and I just wanted to quickly give you guys this tea once I seen this because I was just in complete shock. But the more that this story develops, I'll definitely try to give you guys some updates so we could stay on top of it with this story. I hope that this is a lesson to Sexy Red as well as, many other celebrities that you can't just let your fans do anything and say anything to your fans because they will believe you and they will do it. But that's my opinion. What's yours?